Oh, that's the last thing he wanted to see when he created the chance for himself.
Mark Williams, 16.
So now, Wu Yize, it's time to go to work. He needs to knock a few in here to go to that mid-session interval. Feeling a little bit better. If it's 4-0, okay, it's the first to 10, but 4-0 definitely is not what he was after. If that one above the pink goes, he's okay, but he lost the white a little bit there, but I think it does. There we show you.
Oh.
Well, he's hampered, but he's got very little to do with the cue ball. He just has to drop the pink in. Just be careful he doesn't put a little bit of unwanted side when you're bridging over the ball like this. Not a problem. So, terrific opportunity now.
10. $11.
Yeah, Mark would have been very disappointed to miss that red in the middle and gift this nice chance that he's got.
$16. 80.
You say, Lee, you made a couple of centuries against Neil Robertson a couple of years ago and lost 10-3 and made 2 centuries.
Nice shot, mate. Well done.
87.
Every chance of another century, Dennis.
88.
He's wonderful to watch, you know, when he's like this. He's so fluent, but he's up against a very, very tough opponent that won't make it easy for him. But he did miss that red, as we mentioned, a couple of times.
93.
Mark into the middle pocket, but hasn't he taken full advantage of it here? Wonderful display, this.
95.
Just the green and brown to make his 3rd century at the Crucible Theatre and his 43rd century of the season. Very well played, Wu Yize. Wonderful century break. And certainly appreciated by the Crucible crowd here. They love their snooker.
113.
Well, that just shows you what a talent he is.
120.
One chance, and he's cleared the table.
16 past.
But it's the Welshman who goes to the mid-section interval. He'll be delighted. He's leading 3 frames to 1.
Red from Wu.
1.
Looks as if Wu Yize popped into the practice room as well, knocking that one in. They're not a good bunch of reds to go into the way they're situated. He's got the one red and he's got the... Oh, he's just having a look. Maybe that one at the back and to the left of the bunch is also available. One next to the black, no problem. But he's looking at the one that's just the back and to the left of the pack. So that might be there. But if he gets a good angle on the black, he could go into the bunch. But as I say, they're not a great bunch to go into.
9.
And the fact he's finished there, he could do with that red being available. He's going to come around and check it again. Because the angle he's got on the black, he can't really cannon into the reds. And This would be a bonus if this one goes. It's very tight though.
$16. $17.
But as I mentioned, they're not a great bunch to go into, you know. They're sitting in such a way that you could stick in the back of the pack here, so he needs to get plenty of action on this. It's not perfect. He's on one to the middle pocket.
24.
That was 3 reds and 3 blacks, but the way they finished, no way you can get on the black here. Is he hard enough?
25.
It's finished a bit awkward. He might just tuck him in behind the green now, because the reds are nicely opened. This could put Mark in a spot of bother, because it's a difficult shot to try and pot the brown and get onto a red. He's got plenty of cue power to do that. I've seen a few players, like a Judd Trump, take the brown into the middle and deep screw and somehow get the white around to the reds, but I think this is the sensible shot here.
Yeah, you could see he wanted to play the brown there, Dennis, I think, didn't he? But
Who is a 25?
you said I think he's played the right shot.
47. 48. 55. 56.
Yeah, just go back to that one ball that Mark missed in frame 4.
63.
Red into the middle pocket, and since that he hasn't had a chance really. It's been all Wu Yiza. But there's nothing Mark can do about
65.
this.
68. 72. 77.
Wonderful,
83.
wonderful stuff here. He's carried on the way he finished the first session. He's come out after the interval, one chance, and he's won the frame. He reduces his deficit to just the one behind. It's still 3-2 though to Mark Williams. And you'd have to say that's a pretty good opener with the rest to get nicely on the blue. Funny enough, I bet he thought the blue was sitting on the spot the number of times you play that shot, but it's just slightly off the spot, so he didn't have to screw as far back up the table. But he cued that beautifully with the rest.
Yeah, he struck that very well. Just ran a little bit too far for the blue, so his choice is the brown.
Six. 9.
Looks a different player now, Dennis.
Yeah, this game of snooker's, I would say 70-80% psychological, and all of a sudden, when he made that century break, you could see he's a totally different player. You know, he was
13.
struggling for the first 3 frames, but I tell you what, he's not struggling now.
66.
That can be easy to make another century break, but you wouldn't put it past Wu Yize.
Yeah, this has been an excellent break. Black has been out of commission all the way through.
72.
That's the first ball he's missed since the 3rd frame,
Wu Yize,
believe it or not.
72. And
Mark Williams stays in his seat, concedes the frame. What a performance from Wu Yize. And he levels thing up, lost the first 3. He's won the next 3. It's 3-all. And he doesn't hang about.
87.
So fluent. There's 3 fairly slow frames, but then he's won his frames. 120 break
90.
in 10 minutes, 90 break in 15 minutes, 72 in 10 minutes, and now this.
95.
And the pink for another century break. Fabulous stuff from you, Yize. Brilliant.
101. $102.
Let's see how he gets on the yellow. Is he just going to roll it in or around the angles? No, he's going around the angles, and this looks pretty good. Watch the white spin. Look at that shot.
109.
He
111.
certainly wouldn't want to be tampering with that cue action, Lee. I don't think he needs a coach, does he, cueing like this?
No, definitely not.
114. $180.
That's a very
123.
careless shot. Running out of position like that. He'll probably pot this as well. Of course he will. And he's on the black. Well, that's, you won't see a better shot than that.
129.
And the crowd are, well, they absolutely love that one. I'll tell you what a talent we're watching here. Mark Williams smiles at the young man. That's a good sign to see that. Because Mark Williams won 3 frames, but the last 4 frames is all about this very talented Wu Yize. He now leads 4-3.